Sarah Green, and this is my grant proposal assignment presentation. So just a basic overview of what the lesson will be and what the grant proposal is asking for would be for students to be required to read various authors who present real-world problems through their writings and also present problems around women. This unit will allow students to understand how empowering women empowers the world and how empowering women is very important, especially within different cultures and religious aspects. They will be asked to conduct research based on women and these authors that we are presented throughout history as well as present day to compare the two and also create a research paper based on an argumentative thesis about empowering women. I plan to engage students this way through various assignments based on the literature, the research paper itself, as well as the various technology that we will use, such as Nearpod, and then the tablets, and then a Google document where their final research paper will be presented, along with the voice recording for the podcast. The resources that they will need will be access to a computer, tablet, or phone so that they can reach the Google document, as well as create their voice recording, as well as the required readings, so novels, poems, and short stories that they may need throughout the course of the unit. The assessment will be varied based on the readings. Students will be asked to complete discussions as well as complete reading quizzes to make sure that they're keeping up with the assignments and make sure they're keeping up with what they need to be aware of. They will also have an overall research paper, podcast, and research presentation that they will be asked to represent and present for their findings. Here is an example lesson that I created on Nearpod based off of what students will understand and be presented on the first day. This is the teacher's aspect, so this isn't necessarily what students will see, like this aspect is not what students will see. But this is just an example of the information that students will be given and the novels and the authors that they will be reading about, and then here is the assignment and the readings that students will be asked to read about women empowerment. So it just kind of shows that this will be an opportunity for students to read current literature as well as old literature and see how it applies to today's society. The standards that I've chosen that go along with my lesson are from the English and the digital literacy standards, which are analyze the representation of a subject or a key scene in two different artistic mediums, including what is emphasized or absent in each treatment. And students recognize the rights, responsibilities, and opportunities of living, learning, and working in an interconnected digital world, and they act and model in ways that are safe, legal, and ethical. The central focus of this lesson is basically exactly what I've been telling you this whole time. It's for students to describe the ways that women authors utilize empowerment throughout their writings and apply it to their own writing and their own research and their own podcast and their own presentation. The feedback will be standard feedback based upon the work that they have given, along with the quizzes that they are given, the research paper as a whole, the podcast as a whole. Their whole understanding of the assignment would be the feedback, and the feedback that they receive will be based on their presentation and their discussion and input into the assignment. So thank you so much for listening. I hope I get the grant.